Now, to hit this variation of the underhook escape, we're gonna start with a bridge. And it's really important when you bridge that you don't try to bench press him, because if I just try to push him straight up and he has his toes dug into the mat, he's going nowhere. If you're substantially bigger than the person that has you in side control, yeah, you might be able to bench press him, but the problem with that is what happens when you run into somebody who's your own size and you can't just bench press him off and throw him off. Then it's gonna be a problem. So instead of pushing straight up or pushing straight back where he has his toes dug into the mat, I'm trying to push him up more over my head. And to do this escape, you don't need to throw him across the street. I just need to create enough space so that I can dive my underhook in. So I'm gonna bridge and push him up over my head. Now I dive this underhook in. If Chris puts his pressure back down and we end up back down here, it's all good. I'm just gonna give another bridge. I bridge up again, dive my second underhook through, and if he comes back down, we're good. Now from here, you might be able to just push with your arms and push him over and slide under, but if he's putting heavier pressure, you're gonna wanna bring your knees to your chest and generate some momentum. So as I kick my legs out, I'm using my forearms to push in and come right at the back. And from here, it's important that you turn and face so that he doesn't just follow you. Chris is in position 3. I got my frames in. I want to give a bridge. But remember, it's important not to try to bench press him or push him straight back. If I bench press him, he's going nowhere. If I push him straight back where he has his toes dug into the mat, he's going nowhere. My only chance, really, is to try to push him up over my head where he doesn't have any posts. So I bridge and push him up. I dive this underhook in. If he comes back down, it's all good. I'll give another bridge. Now, if we go back, if you slide this one in and you can get the second one in at the same time, that's great. But if you're only able to get one and he knows what's coming and he flattens me back out, I'm just gonna give a second bridge. And again, I'm bridging him up over my head so I can shoot this underhook through. Now, you might be able to just push and come out. That's great. But if you're rolling with somebody who is heavier than you are or is doing a really good job with the pressure, bring your knees to your chest, shoot your legs out to generate that momentum as you push, turn and face, and recover the guard. And we're out. Any questions on that? All right, on 3, 1, 2.